Hír 3D, a videó hírügynökség. Töltse le ingyenes applikációnkat iOS-re és Androidra.
This situation started when certain people have made their, in the beginning, practiced their right for a sit-in to demonstrate. This demonstration have been transformed from the beginning of a peaceful sit-in, for some people saying they object to a political act, to something totally different, to encampments, a violation of the civil rights and the liberties of the inhabitants, into a place where people were kidnapped and tortured and later killed. The people who were killed there, documented, is over 30 plus. 11 were found, the bodies were found earlier in the sit-in, and 22 bodies were found yesterday. People who have been tortured, innocent people who have been tortured and later killed. And scores of others who have been tortured by criminal elements within the sit-in. The government tried every endeavor to try to reach a peaceful settlement. The government of Egypt regrets the loss of life, abhors the loss of life, regardless of who dies. Political differences should be sorted by political agreement, not by violence. However, once the violence went out of hand, once thousands of people, whether in Nahda, in Giza, close to the Cairo University, or in Rabaa Adawiyya, southern people have filed lawsuits because they couldn't live, because the encampments prevent them from going in or out of their houses, prevented them from living peacefully, practicing their normal life. The right of life is not limited to demonstrators or sit-in protesters. The right of life is for every Egyptian citizen. And for this reason, the Egyptian government have allowed even non-conventional ways of reconciliation. We have even allowed foreign representatives like Mr. Burns, Lady Ashton, and others to meet the leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood to try to convince them that political differences can only be sorted out by political dialogue. All efforts have failed. We had, at the end of the day, a few thousand people, maybe 30, maybe 40,000 people, holding a state of 92 million people hostage. The road for political change is political dialogue, and this is what we're trying to preserve. Yesterday, early in the morning, around 6 o'clock, the Egyptian government authorized the Minister of Interior to get in to try to tell them to leave. The minute the police forces went there, they were shot at by live ammunition. Needless to say, a sit-in where you have hand grenades, Molotov cocktails, guns, sniper rifles. They went and burned out 7 churches in Egypt, all over Egypt. They went to burn out 9 or 10 police stations, killing the people there. The result of this killing spree and use of terrorism was that over 350 others were killed. Innocent civilians, civilians who wanted to live their lives. The dismantling of the sit-in does not mean that the Egyptian government is determined to make any act or exclude the Muslim Brotherhood or any political faction from the political life in Egypt. That's not the case. We are committed to the roadmap. Despite the violence that we have seen, there will be elections in the timetable schedule. The constitution will be referred to the people to say their opinion, and we will have a full-fledged democracy, as we have promised, within the next 7 to 8 months, according to the roadmap.